A city report has recommended increasing the times that residents will have to pay for parking in certain areas of the city, including the Glebe, Little Italy, the ByWard Market. However, it seems there's some question as to why these recommendations were put forward. We've heard from city councilors that this potential change was driven by businesses, yet many business owners in impacted areas have come out against the proposal, with one even calling it a cash grab. Here to explain where they stand is the Executive Director of the ByWard Market District Authority, Zachary Daler. Good morning to you, Zachary. Okay, I had on Councillor Tim Tierney, and here's his response to where this proposed increase parking fee came from.
Certainly. We consult with the public, it's a democracy, and we certainly want to hear from people on this. But this is something that was actually driven by the ByWard District Authority, by the BIA since 2023, by a lot of the businesses in the area.
Okay, so Zachary, what do you have to say about that?
Look, I think what's really important to note is this report started being researched and developed before the District Authority was in existence back in 2023. And what ends up happening in these reports is staff goes out and they meet with groups, they meet with businesses, and they get feedback. It goes into the report, and then council makes its decision at committee. But the District Authority is a not-for-profit group that's not the city. We're there to enhance the standard that's applied. And so when we hear that, we can understand where the feedback would have been pulled from that report. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we know parking is one of the most important issues that businesses have raised. We've seen the articles about it, and we think that this is going to be a challenge for them as they move forward.
So ultimately, businesses within the ByWard Market, because you are representing the ByWard Market here, they did not ask for additional parking fees?
No, so what they would have said in terms of the consultation and go out, and Dave has expressed this, parking is important.
Okay.
More parking is needed.
Yes.
And so when the city hears that, they look at what levers they can pull to address that, and turnover is one of them.
Okay.
Creating more spots.
Creating more spots, turnover. Okay, we've got our viewers really responded quite strongly to this proposed increased parking fees on the weekend, on Sunday, and in the evening. Here's what Janice had to say. This would stop me from going to the market to shop or dine. You get response like this. Leslie also said, if they are trying to draw people to go shopping, this is not an incentive. Free parking on weekends and evenings would support local businesses more. What do you have to say about that when you get that kind of viewer response?
Yeah, well, look, Leslie, I agree with you. I think it's a challenge. We want you to come down to the market. We want you to get here safely. We want you to be able to park. But as a district authority, again, parking is something that we are aware of. Public transit is also really important. All modes are important to get down here. And so this is obviously something that in a time when people really want to shop local, we probably shouldn't be putting these disincentives there. We need to encourage people to get out there more and shop more. But it's still in the committee phase.
Okay. All right. Zachary Daler, Executive Director, ByWard Market District Authority, coming in to kind of set the record straight here.
That's right. And come on down and shop.
There you go. Thank you again, Zachary, for coming by.